AmCham Slovenia presents AmCham Business Breakfast, Networking with Content. Today's topic, Aging of Population, a challenge for Slovenia and Europe.
We will have to adapt the labor market. We will have to analyze the reasons why we have the lowest employment rate of older people in the European Union. Otherwise, our welfare systems will not be sustainable anymore. And we will have to look upon what are the barriers on the employer side. It's about the perception of older workers, it's about the cost of labor, it's about other obstacles, and of course also on the part of job seekers. Are they skilled enough? Do they invest enough in lifelong learning? Because if you look at the trend in Slovenia, long-term unemployment is present among older and low-skilled. That means that we, the companies, the state, we didn't invest in them enough throughout their career. Because once you are 58 or 60 and you are out of the market and you are outsider, you are low-skilled, your chance to get back into the labor market is much more difficult.
And given the demographic dynamics of Slovenia, which is really worrying, we really have to start acting today. We have a nice paper that shows that basically you still have to have a room in the pay-as-you-go system in terms of making further parametric adjustments in order to have a room for including or erecting the second pillar, because second pillar has so-called transition costs, because part of the population that now saves in the second pillar stops paying in the pay-as-you-go, and then you create the public debt out of this. So this should be calibrated reasonable and very precisely, but we should start.
The system at today is sustainable at this time, and we have enough time to really have a broad social discussion about it, and to reach a consensus on where we want and need to be in 20 years' time. I think that for my part, I think that we have to focus on making the pensions decent, and still having in mind that the system has to be fair.
We are really taking care that we do think also about the needs of the elder people. For example, we are developing more and more products which are really healthy. So basically free from gluten, free from lower sugar. So basically really targeting the people with special needs. Second, it's the size of the packaging. Here, actually, the youngsters and the elders are in common, basically, because they need smaller packaging, mostly for 1 or 2 people. And there we're really taking care that we think about when we develop new products. Then it's about the whole design of the store already today. Basically, the space between the shelves needs to be much wider. The pricing signage has to be bigger. That's already in the stores visible. Smaller stuff which is kind of very basic, but if you don't think about it, people do have problems.
The most important thing, in my opinion, with respect to the technology, is not only concerning elderly people. It's actually concerning everybody, keeping up their skill level to the level where he is competitive, where he is employable. And I don't feel that we are pushing this responsibility to the employers, but to the employees as well on the other side enough.